The 2022-23 NBA season was filled with both drama on and off the court. Nikola Jokic, for example, proving to the world that his back-to-back MVP awards were not a fluke by winning his first NBA championship and Finals MVP. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Ja Morant, who made one of the dumbest moves by portraying himself as a gangster to the world on social media. With the season over, we're getting close to the 2023-24 season, which will be a fresh and much-needed start for some of the players I'm about to mention. If they don't prove themselves to the world by having a great season, they could be out of the league for good. Let us begin with Miles Bridges. Miles finished the season 2021-2022 with career highs in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. Due to the expiration of his rookie contract, the then 4-year veteran was set for a large payday in free agency. Miles is known for his high-flying ability as well as his ability to play defense and shoot threes. He would have been a great fit for any NBA team and would have received numerous offers for his services. Unfortunately, Miles was arrested on domestic violence charges in June 2022. Before he could sign with a team, Bridges accepted his conviction and punishment without formally admitting guilt in the case by entering a no-contest plea. He received 3 years of probation with no jail time as part of a plea bargain with prosecutors. Bridges went unsigned due to the negativity surrounding him and the uncertainty of his availability for the upcoming season. Bridges is now 25 years old and still has a lot to show in the league as the 2023 season approaches, and he plans to return to the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges has the potential, but if he doesn't produce this season, I wouldn't be surprised to see him leave the league. Let's move on to the league's bad guy, Dillon Brooks. The 6'6" forward is well known for his trash talk and press conference spiels. Brooks' antics earned him the title of the league's most hated player, prompting the Memphis Grizzlies to declare that they would not bring him back under any circumstances. Dillon's play on the court didn't help his pending free agency. He averaged 14 points per game while shooting a career-low 39.6% from the field. Brooks' defense was also subpar. Dillon Brooks' defensive rating this season is 113.8, according to available data. This means that opposing team scores 113.8 points per 100 possessions while he's on the court. While this defensive rating is higher than some of the league's top defenders, it is still considered slightly above average. Fortunately, Brooks agreed to terms with the Houston Rockets on a 4-year, $80 million contract. Given the terms of this contract, Brooks' tenure with the Rockets will be one of the most closely watched in the league, and he will be under significant pressure to exceed expectations. Ben Simmons, the former first-round pick in the 2016 draft, was on a promising path to becoming an all-time great. Rookie of the Year, 3-time All-Star, and 2-time first-team All-Defense. Ben Simmons was a two-way player with size and incredible ball-handling ability. So, the 76ers signed him to a 5-year, $177 million max contract, which made the most sense. However, following the conclusion of the 2021 NBA playoffs, Ben was not receiving the accolades he was accustomed to from his home crowd or even his teammates. Joel expected more from him in order to help the team win a championship, and his coach, Doc Rivers, expected more from him as well, benching Ben when he wasn't producing. Following that season, Simmons refused to return to the 76ers and instead demanded a trade. He was traded to Brooklyn and was paired with two of the league's all-time greats, Kyrie and Durant. Despite the abundance of talent around him, Ben appeared to be uninterested in the team. Played in 42 games and averaged 6.9 points per game, a significant decrease from previous seasons. Ben has become the league's laughingstock and even a meme. The upcoming season is a make-or-break moment for Ben. If he doesn't produce as he did in his early years in Philadelphia, it could be his last chance. James Harden, the Beard. James Harden is a household name, having won the MVP award in 2018, as well as multiple All-Star appearances and the Sixth Man of the Year award. His ISO ball handles, step-back three, and gracious Euro step are his most well-known moves. James Harden is a megastar who has changed the way the league is played, but he has been recently viewed as a cancer for a team. Harden was unhappy with the Houston Rockets during the 2020-2021 season and decided to sabotage the team by arriving at camp out of shape and playing the season fat and slow. As a result, the Rockets traded him to Brooklyn, where he spent a year and a half. Harden forced his way out of Brooklyn and to Philadelphia, where he has also grown tired of the situation. Harden hasn't shown the skill or ability to play at his MVP level in recent seasons. as his points per game and shooting percentage have been steadily declining over the last 4 years. With Harden requesting another trade from his current team, it appears he's attempting to force his way out of eating and gaining weight once camp begins. Harden has the big name that teams want on their roster, but he's proving that he's not a team player. It will be interesting to see what happens with Harden, whether he stays in Philadelphia or is traded. But Mother Time appears to be catching up with him, and it's only a matter of time before he's no longer the same player he once was. The NBA season is quickly approaching and promises to be another exciting one. Tell me in the comments who you think needs to prove themselves the most next season. Please subscribe and like the video if you are new. See you next time.